Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Happy Lunar New Year to those who celebrate. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is Mogul Moves Weekly. This is a twice a week streaming show that covers everything from box office buzz to industry's biggest power plays. I'm your host, Luigi. This is Josh. Say hi, Josh, my co-host.
Hey, everyone.
All right, we got a lot to cover because we didn't do the stream yesterday, and a lot has happened over the week. Why don't you talk us through the weekend, Josh? I know we had some big ones come out this week.
Yeah, lots of releases, some surprises, some overperformers. I'm looking at the totals for the 4-day, so Friday through Monday, the holiday. Wuthering Heights ended up doing 38, which is, I would say, on the low end of the projections. I think we were talking like 40 to 60, so it was kind of on the low end, which I can kind of see it. You and I both saw it. I mean, it's not like, I don't know, it's not an exciting movie. It's a little slow paced. It was getting some, I think it was getting a little over criticized. I sort of understand where people are coming from. But yeah, 40 million for Wuthering Heights.
Had you read the book at all? Have you ever read the book?
I had I think I saw one of the older movies when I was a kid, but like I had zero recollection of the story. So
me neither.
It feels like that's where a lot of the criticism came from.
Yeah, like the people who are like huge devotees to the book. And like they stopped, I didn't know this because I also haven't read the book, but I guess it's only half of the story.
Right.
There's an entire second half where like Kathy is a ghost and is like haunting Heathcliff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think not having read the book, it was quite likable. It was very aesthetically pleasing. I think you said like the second half drags a little bit and then kind of like picks up the pace all at once.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too, overall. The big story with Crime 101, though, everybody on our team at least is like obsessed with it.
Yeah, totally. It sounds like it's getting pretty good reviews across the board. And it's maybe one of those movies that people went into with low expectations or no expectations and were pleasantly surprised. Stacy, our CEO, said he loved the soundtrack. Both him and Gretchen said they thought the soundtrack was amazing. It didn't like super overperform in terms of box office numbers. It did 16.3 million, which is, I think we were looking at around 15. So it overperformed a little bit, but it kind of held strong against projections. Goat, I would say, was probably the big overperformer for the weekend. Just that kind of all audiences type of movie. It did 35 million for the 4-day. And if you were holding it, I think it was one of our strongest performers over the weekend. So that was a strong pickup. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, 4.1 million. Anything else? Scarlet. Where is Scarlet? Did 212,000. So pretty small release there. Not too surprising, but lots of interesting movies for the weekend.
Yeah, people pumped about Wuthering Heights, and I'm excited to go see Crime 101. These were the three movers this week. We do have a holdover for this week, surprisingly. Send Help.
Yeah, the three on the last slide were number 1, 2, and 3 for the weekend, but Send Help was number 4. And I think for the 3-day, it was only down 2.7%. So
wow,
we're really strong compared to last weekend.
Yeah, I got to go see it before it's not in theaters anymore.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like it's going to go to streaming soon.
Yep.
All right, that being said, what do we think our picks and holds and drops are for the week?
This week, the one I'm seeing like the highest box office numbers for is one that I have zero knowledge of. I Can Only Imagine 2. Do you know that one?
No.
It's got Dennis Quaid as the lead.
What?
It's about like the lead singer of a band.
Okay.
I can't tell. It might be faith-based. It kind of has faith-based vibes. Oh,
yeah,
it is. From the studio that brought you Jesus Revolution.
There you go. Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid is in it, yeah.
Yeah. He's definitely in that world for sure.
I think that may be a decent pick. How to Make a Killing is in the mix, and Pilion, which I know you saw over the weekend, is expanding wide. I think I'm picking How to Make a Killing. I think that one has the most potential to overperform. It's not going to do huge numbers, probably like not more than 5, but I think it'll overperform compared to expectations.
Yeah.
What did you think of Pilion?
Loved that movie. It was so good. I think like definitely not a story that is being told, and like I think people would be really surprised to find out that it's quite just like a tender love story. It's very like just like normal people, but then there's this added sort of layer of kink and like that world, which is an entire community in and of itself. So definitely worth a watch. I think that might be my pick just because I see it so much on social media, and maybe that's just like the echo chamber that I live in, but I do feel like it's going to pick up some steam.
Yeah, I would agree. I think again, everyone like in our huddles that's talked about it has really liked it. Been kind of surprised by it. So I think, and it's A24. So along with How to Make a Killing, I think both of those will probably perform well compared to expectations. Holding and dropping. I almost want to hold. Crime 101 just because of like the way it kind of. I think everyone just assumed it'd be kind of like a dumb, big star action movie, kind of like what we were thinking about Mercy. But it seems like people really liked it. I think I might lean towards holding that and possibly dropping Wuthering Heights. I feel like Wuthering Heights is going to have a harder time going into weekend number 2.
I think that's true. My only caveat to that would be like there's nothing really replacing it this weekend.
True.
And I do feel like the audience of Wuthering Heights, like they're maybe not like first weekend viewers, if that makes sense. Like they're
going to see it during the week this week.
Yeah, they need a little more curation, maybe to like hear if it's good from their friends, and then kind of. I remember like kind of Saltburn was in that same category where it like took a little bit of time to.
Yeah, and also
marketing on it. You're like.
Yeah, and also like no bad press. You know, whether people liked it or not, I think they're still talking about it. So there is that. There should be some buzz going into weekend number 2, I guess.
My other hold might be Goat, just because I think like we've seen these animated films do so well and like outperform, and this is one that also doesn't have any competitors. At least to, like, a Mario movie.
Yeah, honestly, like the next 2 months, it doesn't really have any competition that I can see. It's kind of slotting into that Zootopia 2 spot, and I think it should have a nice run. That's a good call out.
Yeah, and if you have any pick holds or drops, feel free to drop them in the chat. We'll talk about them, and we'll let you know if you're wrong or you're right. Let's move on to our next segment, our trending topics. First on the agenda here is this incredible troll by Neon. If you guys don't know, No Other Choice, which was a Korean film released by Neon, got completely snubbed at the Oscars, even though a lot of people think that it should have definitely been at least nominated for foreign film. And so Neon, because their marketing team is genius, decided to take out a billboard, which I assume is on like Sunset, somewhere visible, that says F your consideration. And it's being covered with the famous, like sort of the key art for the film is this guy holding a vase over his head. So you can read between the lines here, but it's probably underneath that vase probably says fuck your consideration.
Did you see this one?
I didn't. No, I want to now though.
Me too. It's like they've been keeping showtimes for it pretty consistently in theaters around me. So if you're still thinking about it, there's a good chance there's showtimes around you. So go check it out.
Yeah. And I mean, I think public perception is that it's a really good movie. So
yeah,
I am going to definitely check it out. Next, definitely a more sort of morose topic. Lost ya.
There we go.
A bit of a morose topic, but if you guys didn't know, James Van Der Beek, star of, incredible films like Varsity Blues, huge film for me, and also TV shows like Dawson's Creek, passed away last Wednesday. He had been battling cancer for quite a while, I think a few years at least. If you go to our social media, there was like a message from him almost exactly a year ago, just about his learnings from having that cancer diagnosis. Really sad. We're losing the good ones. Like the wrong people are dying.
Yeah, Robert Duvall yesterday.
I know. Oh my God, Catherine O'Hara. like people. Diane Keaton.
Yeah,
I hate 20
icons.
Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, icons, exactly. Like cultural icons, like that were part of huge cultural phenomenon. Anyway, I really just hope Whoopi Goldberg like doesn't do anything that would put her in danger.
Keep Whoopi safe.
Yeah. Do you have any connections to Dawson's Creek? I'm assuming not, Josh.
No,
You're too young.
maybe a little.
Sorry, this is a long video. Oh, next up on the agenda here is this AI platform is gaining a lot of traction on social media. Mainly, I feel like because they're recreating and or like creating alternative endings to movies, but also like bringing in like recognizable faces, and it looks so realistic. Let's watch just so you can see.
Don't leave me. Rose.
And that's exactly how I wanted, the Titanic to actually end. So if you guys have other movies where you want alternative endings, if someone could please make Kill Bill Volume 3 for me, that would be amazing. I'm trying to think of other ones where I'm like, I wish it went that way, but
it is so crazy. Like
nuts.
Just the beginning of stuff like this.
It's nuts. And I'm like, Hollywood can either fight it or they can like use it to their advantage. And I'm like, what is the ethical sort of code there? If you guys have an opinion, please feel free. Please feel free to jump in the chat and let us know what you think. Next up, I'm going to give you guys a moment here. Sorry, let's go back there. I'm going to give you guys a moment here to guess. In the new Mandalorian trailer, there's a special cameo, voice cameo from someone very famous. If you guys can guess who it is, Josh, we're doing this live. Josh hasn't.
Lock in.
This price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm looking for a hut.
Close for the night. Thank you.
Do you need me to play it again for you, or do you feel like you have it?
Give me one more.
Oh, no, not Jack and Rose again. Hold on.
For this price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm looking for a hut.
Close for the night. Thank you.
Cameo, it's a bit unexpected. You want me to give you a hint?
Yeah.
Not an actor. Not an actor.
Music artist? Athlete?
No.
I'm not sure.
It's Martin Scorsese.
Oh, of course.
Disney's so powerful because like you got Martin Scorsese, arguably one of the best directors of all time, to play a bug. Like, or whatever those creatures are. Definitely like good for you, Disney. Good for you.
Yeah, the power of Disney.
All right, next up, just a little bit of gossip. I like a little bit of gossip, but I guess this was yesterday, Shia LaBeouf did get arrested outside of a New Orleans bar during, it's Mardi Gras there right now. So yeah, of course, like all these, kind of crazy things are going to happen. Let's watch the video. This is obviously covered by TMZ.
The charge is crazy. The charge is crazy on that, Brian. Happened. It ain't working. Stop. Hey, down. Chill. I'm telling you, chill. Can you please sit the cop? Chill. I'm gonna beat the out. Shut the fuck up. You gonna beat the out, boy. Chill. Put that I'm telling you, we ain't out that.
All right, sorry. I thought that he beat people up. I didn't realize that he got arrested for punching people. So, and then he also got obviously mollywopped. That's
He's
crazy.
seeming a little drunk in that clip.
Yeah,
Wasn't he sober?
I assume there's substances involved. Was he sober? I actually don't know.
I thought he was.
I mean, he had all those issues with, I'm not even going to mention it, but like kind of awful accusations and anyway, so maybe he got what
he's
he was
always surrounded by drama.
Exactly. I'm like, these child actors, that's what happens. Sorry.
Did you see the clip of him recently talking about filming Holes?
No.
There was he was on like a panel talking about how like brutal filming Holes was and how 20 years later, like they probably wouldn't have been able to film it just because it was like they could only shoot like 5 minutes in a hole at the time, and it was like 120 degrees out in like the desert in California somewhere where they were. And like Mr. Sir, what's the actor's name? Was just like in character the entire time, like method acting. So he was just like acting like Mr. Sir on and off the set.
Wasn't it John Voight?
Yeah. John Voight.
Yeah. I mean, Eartha Kitt, rest in peace. Whatever happened to like the little like Zeroni, Hector Zeroni? Where did he go?
Got out of the limelight, thankfully.
I mean, geez, yeah, exactly. Yeah, anyway, so you know what, Shia? My prayers are with you.
You do that one more time, hey, down. You ain't talking.
I don't think the other thing is New Orleans people do not play.
No.
Don't mess with them. Take it very seriously. Anyway, so let's move on. Thank you, Shia LaBeouf, for that entertainment. We have a few polls to cover here. Some new polls on Mogul, specific to this month, but also like the year. We wanted to know which February 2026 movie you think will perform the best at the box office this month. Most people are saying Scream 7. I see that. What are the projections for Scream 7? Do we know? That's coming out this month? I'm
seeing like, end of the month, like 40 to 53 opening weekend. So like very similar range that we were seeing for Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights underperformed a little bit, so might be an opportunity for Scream to take that, especially if we're just looking at opening weekend. Yeah,
I could totally see that being the case. So yeah, opening weekend. We should specify that actually in these polls. Next question is, which of these highly anticipated movies do you think will make the most at the global box office? This is for the year. The Odyssey, Dune Part 3, Project Hail Mary. No one said Project Hail Mary. Spider-Man Brand New Day, Avengers Doomsday, Supergirl. No one said Supergirl. Looks like most people are saying the Odyssey, but it's about a tie between Odyssey and Doomsday, which I agree with.
Yeah, that's like close to a coin flip for me. If we're talking, I think if it was domestic, I don't know. It's tough. I think I would almost lean Odyssey, but Doomsday is going to be crazy. And I think it might have a little more global pull than the Odyssey, in my mind at least. But yeah, close to a coin flip in my mind.
We should look at how historically, like how the comps, like how did Oppenheimer do? Probably much better domestically, right? Versus like, I think isn't Avengers Endgame like still the most, like the best performing like global box office hit?
Yeah, I don't think like maybe one of the Avatar. I think Avatar 1 might be ahead of it still, but yeah, there's like no comparison to Endgame. And I guess that is kind of the question. Like, is Doomsday gonna do Endgame kind of numbers or not?
Right. I would put Dune in there like as a close third.
Honestly. For sure.
I'm really excited for Dune Part 3.
Yeah, that would be that's my most anticipated for sure.
Me too. All right, let's check out the global leaderboard. A little bit of movement here. Looks like it's kind of head to head with, oh, we have a new person in third, just new to the leaderboard. Wolf's Wedding. Congrats.
Welcome to the leaderboard.
Welcome to the top 5 leaderboard, at least.
Yeah.
And then we have some movement. HBS has taken the 4th spot. And then Ankit has knocked Gagan. No, Gagan Studios is still in there.
Mm-hmm.
And Ankit is now no longer on the top 5 leaderboard. So we had Wolf's Wedding take the 3rd spot and knocked Ankit out. Sorry, guys.
Foxtrot and Aeon shuffling places at 1 and 2.
Wait, sorry, what? You cut out?
Foxtrot and Aeon shuffling places at 1 and 2. It's a
Oh,
close
yeah.
race.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's true. Thank you. I'm like blind right now. I can't see the screen. Okay, cool. Like if you guys haven't played Mogul yet and are curious, you can play for free at mogulgame.moviepass.com. There's a 100K prize pool. Again, free to play. You can jump in now and start drafting your teams, etc. So get in it. We will see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.